All right, hello. Thank you guys for having me. My name is John. I actually have been an instructor here now for 6+ years, I think. For many of you who know me, hello. For those of you who don't, I really appreciate the opportunity to say hello, to introduce myself to everybody. So I am here just to talk to you a little bit about my class, Tai Chi class on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. I welcome everybody to join. So I have a quick little minute to kind of introduce myself. There's been so many questions and so many people that have things that they want to address and ask about Tai Chi. So I'm just going to kind of jump in there and I'm going to dance around on a lot of different points. So please forgive me and bear with me. So I teach Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. Like I said, this class is designed for anybody and everybody, young, old, men, women, beginners, intermediate, advanced. Right, so it's a very easy class to join, as long as you can have fun and smile and all of that, right? So I should tell you before that you don't need to be a crazy big athlete. People with injuries come there. I myself had a broken leg several years ago, and I'm all better now, so if I can do it, you guys can do it, right? Tai Chi is, first and foremost, a martial art. You can practice it as a martial artist, you can practice it as a non-martial artist. Many of the students here are martial artists and some of them are not, right? So we talk about martial arts because we talk a lot about physics, we talk a lot about energy, we talk a lot about body mechanics, right? A very, very big thing here that we talk about. So all of those kind of help support the body frame, the structure, and energy. So in Tai Chi we talk a lot about energy and how it works, and that's the reason why we use self-defense as a medium, right? So, so what is Tai Chi? Tai Chi is comes from China, 1500s, thereabouts, and lots of people love it. It's the new thing, and what can I tell you about it? It's very, very addicting. It requires no uniform, right? This is generally how I work out. A pair of sneakers, some nice clothes, a bottle of water, towel, and that's about it. So you don't need extra parts or extra stuff, yeah? It's a lot of fun. It's very addicting, like I said. All you need is some flat space, pretty much, and that's about it, right? So, Tai Chi is an internal martial art, not to be confused with an external martial art. So, what's the difference? So, if you are familiar with maybe judo or karate or taekwondo, etc., those are examples of external martial arts. So, expressive, external, lots of telegraph, and things like that. Internal martial arts, a little bit more subdued, a little bit more conservative, if you will, and the moves are a little bit less revealing, right? So, going back to the energy, so we try and work on energy a lot. Breathing is a very big thing, and obviously being relaxed, right? So, there's two big exercises in the Harvard School of Studies. Swimming across the hall is the #1 exercise for the last 15-20 years, and the second exercise would be Tai Chi. So aside from the physical side of this exercise, you also get a tremendous mental exercise, right? And one of my students here that is new came to me and said that he burned the same exact amount of calories out in the gym as he did with me here. So that says that calorically, if you want exercise, you can get the same thing doing Tai Chi that you could, doing free weights or something like that. So that's kind of an interesting perspective. So what can let's jump into some stuff. We'll get into some movements and some theories and things like that. So, and I hope that as I go through this, if you guys have any questions, any things that you want to talk about, please come find me. Once the Y opens back up, things get going, you can shoot me an email, shoot me a text. I love to talk about it, and I'm very accessible. I reply very quickly, right? So, Let's talk about the big main tree trunk of Tai Chi, right, which would be standing, right? So standing helps us develop our root, right? And it's a very easy exercise. It requires no space, or requires no big ceiling heights or wide rooms or anything like that. If you work in an office, you can do it in your cubicle, or if you're making dinner at home and you're watching your macaroni and cheese cook, you can stand right here at the stove and practice as well. So what you do is you basically stand here with your legs shoulder width apart, toes facing forward, back straight, body relaxed. Okay, so from here, knees over toes, hips over ankles, shoulders over hips. Okay, so you're nice and straight. Okay, and if I turn this way, maybe you can get a better angle, right? So you see that my back is straight, you can see my hips over my ankles, right? My knees over toes, and straight like this, okay? All right, and from here, our arms come up like this, nice and easy, nice and relaxed, almost like you're hugging a big beach ball, okay? And we call this standing pose. Standing pose, we hold this for a couple minutes. Okay. You see that my wrist and my shoulder are fairly similar, right? My elbow is relaxed, right? My wrist is nice and relaxed, my elbow is relaxed, my shoulder is relaxed, right? My whole body. Okay? If I turn this way, same thing, okay? From here, our arms slowly come to the side. Straighten our legs. And left foot comes in. Okay? So, standing, why is that good? This helps develop all of the core muscles, the secondary muscles, right? This is a static exercise which concentrates all of those muscles to aggressively work together. So you're going to work all of this, right? You're going to work all of this. You're going to work up into here, you're going to work down here, all the way into the legs, right? It's going to give you a very good solid structure. This is going to be good for coordination, good for anyone that skis, anyone that does golf, right? Anybody that does football, yeah, running, bicycling, pretty much all exercises. This would be an ancillary exercise to help you get that stronger. Okay, so let's talk about breathing. So as I'm in this position, okay, how do we breathe? So a little bit different than maybe some other schools of thought. In Tai Chi Chuan, we primarily breathe through our nose. So I'm doing this, we breathe in through our nose, and out through our nose. In, and out. So again, arms come to the side, legs straighten, left foot comes in. Okay? So the breathing is supposed to be very normal and natural. This is why Tai Chi is good for you, right? So instead of forcing you to breathe a certain way that maybe isn't the best for you or better for that person but not for that person, don't worry about any of that, right? Breathe the best way that's best for you, breathe the best way that's best for you, and becomes more natural, and then it works out better for everybody in the long run, okay? So we breathe through our nose in, and then out. In, and out. Okay? Generally, that's how we do it. When we have bigger moves with a lot more physical movement, we breathe through our mouth, and that's basically for like the athlete runner, right? When the runner begins the race, he doesn't breathe through his mouth at first, right? He breathes through his nose as he's sprinting, and then on the last lap, then he pumps his arms up and runs real hard. That's when he breathes through his mouth because he's using a lot more energy. So we want to save that energy for the times that we need it, and then when we need it, it's there to use. Yeah? So that's kind of how that works. So standing is a very important exercise. It looks kind of crazy, a little bit boring maybe, but I promise you if you try it with me, it's absolutely a great exercise. It will increase your body temperature very much. Right? A lot of people will break into a very profuse sweat while not even moving. Yeah? So if you need to get your body temperature up quickly, this is a great exercise. If you want to get your secondary muscles and challenge yourself from a disciplinary perspective, this is a really, really fun exercise, right? So the next exercise we talk about is probably silk railing. So another fundamental exercise for Tai Chi people, right? So this is an exercise that we can use one hand, right hand, left hand, or both hands, okay? So I'll show you with one hand and then I'll show you both, okay? So this is a sequence of 4 movements, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And the exercise is fairly easy. It works on some coordination, but again, it doesn't take much space, so I don't really have to move. And you can, again, practice this statically. We also have another exercise where we do it with motion, so people with attention problems that like to move around and can't be in one spot all the time, this is a perfect exercise for you as well. A lot harder than it seems, right, to consistently get it exactly the same all the time. So, how do you do it? So we start like this, we bend our knees, hand goes on hip, right, we step up, out, and open, okay? Drop, right, we come back, okay? And out. Okay? Drop. Back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So up, open, drop, back, up, open, drop, back. See how my lower body goes forward, right, and it goes back. Okay, stays forward and back. Okay. So coordinating upper body, lower body. Okay? So out and then back. Okay? See if you guys can do it with me. Okay? All your weight shifts into the front leg. All your weight shifts into the back leg. Okay? Keep your back straight. Don't lean. Okay? Don't forget to breathe. Okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay? Good. Last one. Alright? Here's the other side, just to give you a different perspective. Okay? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then, after you do the right side, after you do the left side, you can mix them together, okay? And you can go together. Left side, right side, left side, right side. Okay? A lot of fun, very good exercise for a small space, very good exercise to help calm you down. Okay? Both hands always in motion. Okay? Waist is always turning. Eyes are always following your hands. Okay? So that's that. So I've come to do this video for you guys. The world is a crazy place right now. Lots of anxiety, lots of stress, lots of uncertainty, lots of external forces at play right now. So Tai Chi is a really good exercise to help you guys unwind from all this, to help step away. This is a great practice to turn the circuit boards off, right? Turn everything off, turn everything off, turn everything off. Unwind, right? A lot of these other exercises are great because it gets your energy flowing and things like that. But sometimes you need a different type of exercise that can help you reset, right? Refresh, reboot the computer, if you will. Yeah? So just because it's not fast doesn't mean it doesn't work, and just because it's not fast doesn't mean it's not as good. It's just a different way to do it. Yeah? So anybody can do things fast. It's very hard to do things right and do it slowly, right? As I get older in my life, I'm starting to realize that, right? That rushing isn't always the better way to find a solution to something. Yeah? So Tai Chi, as I do my forms and do my practice, I find myself going slower and slower and slower and slower because I can, and because it helps me de-stress and it helps me breathe more and relax. Yeah, so it's a very powerful meditation in a very abstract way. So I encourage everybody to, if you see me at the Y, ask me some questions. Try some meditation on your own, try some of these exercises, and come find me and tell me what you think about them and how they worked for you. If they didn't work for you, maybe we can find out why. A great exercise to add to something else that you do. So if you're a football player, this will help you get better. If you are a ballet dancer, this will help you get better. If you are a senior citizen, this will help you with your coordination. If you're a mom with 3 kids, this will help you with your stress load, right? If you're a dad trying to pay the bills, this will help you with your concentration. So anybody in life, this will reach some sort of benefit for you. And again, you don't have to be a certain type of person to do this. I'm a recovering broken leg survivor, so people with handicaps, people with coordination issues, seniors, younger people, attention deficit disorder people, people with mental issues, whatever the case may be, this is a very good, time-tested, proven exercise that has helped. I haven't found anybody that this hasn't helped yet, actually, since I've been teaching now for the better part of 10 years. So I'm very, very passionate about this, and I want everybody to experience the benefit of what this has done, at least for me in my life. So I want to share it with all of you. So what else can I tell you? These were just a few little exercises. Maybe I can, as you guys find me here at the Y, you can ask me more questions about class. We do forms, right? And then I have ancillary classes that I teach as well with more advanced programs. So, let me see here. Maybe I'll leave you guys with another little Qigong practice, right? This is another one that takes little space and very, very beneficial when you're stressed or have anxiety, things like that. So we're going to start off in the first position that we were in before, okay? Very, very easy exercise, okay? So again, legs shoulder width apart, toes facing forward, back straight, body relaxed, knees over toes, hips over ankles, shoulders over hips. Okay? Good. All right, nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Take a practice breath, make sure you get your breathing squared away. Okay, good. From here, we pull our palms out like this. Okay, and from here, we take a deep breath in. And then out. Okay, nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Okay, breathe in, let your shoulders do the work. Okay, you see how my arms aren't straight, they're bent. Okay, Notice how I'm letting my shoulders do the work, not my arm per se, right? Breathe in, flip the hands, breathe out. Okay? Let your shoulders do the work, breathe in, flip the hands, let gravity do the work, breathe out. Okay? Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. In, breathe out. In, and out. Okay. If you need 2 breaths, take 2 breaths. If you need 3, take 3. Okay? No shame, no rush. You don't get any points here for rushing. Okay? If you want to keep your eyes open, you can keep your eyes open. You want to close your eyes, close your eyes. Okay? Very, very easy. Okay? Alright, there. Okay? From here, arms come to the side, straighten your legs, left foot comes in. Okay? So, just a couple little things there, boys and girls. Thank you for sharing a couple minutes with me. I hope you got some benefit out of this. Best of luck and wishes to everybody that's going through this craziness outside. And find me at the Y, ask me questions, let's talk about this, and I'll see you on the next video.